I'm going to reveal to you the exact protocol that we used with the closer named Ruben Senna to help him go from not even making commission as a result of not hitting his sales KPIs to printing 300K in 30 days. In the beginning, Ruben came to us with inconsistent energy levels, inconsistent focus levels, unpredictable productivity and performance on his sales goals, inconsistent sleep quality, and waking up feeling tired all the time. As a result of his poor performance, he was not even making commission as a result of not hitting sales KPIs. Now, he went from this to this, where he was energized and had razor sharp focus all day. He had peak performance in his sales goals. His sleep quality was dialed in, waking up feeling refreshed every day. And as a result of that, as a result of his phenomenal performance in his sales goals, he surpassed his sales targets by $100,000. So here is the exact situation Ruben was in when he joined.
So I had a couple of different issues. The main one was consistency at work. Like at work, not being able to have energy throughout the entire day. Crazy afternoon slumps. It's something I worked in a previous company last year, doing sales still. And every afternoon was a slump. I was just like, I'm tired. And it would affect my work quality. And I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't selling. So when I first joined the company that I'm at now, I wasn't making commission. Like I was like, this is not good. Like I don't know how I'm gonna continue to do this job because I'm not making commission, and I know that I have a long-term plan of being a high-ticket closer. So I need to get good at this first. If I can't get good at this, then high-ticket closing, I need to find a new skill, basically.
So you heard him explain his situation when he first joined and when he first started applying or essentially integrating this protocol into his life. He came to us in order for us to do this, to apply this process so that he can actually literally print $300,000 for the company that he was selling in 30 days. So he first started working with us in June 4th of 2024. And the first thing that we did was gathering data. Now, as you probably might imagine, the company that he was working with, in order to determine if he is hitting his sales KPIs or not, they need to track his numbers. So they needed to track his closing rate, his offer rate, his cash collected, and all those different sales metrics that we track for our closers and our sales teams. And using that data, they're able to determine if he is the level of his performance, pretty much. We take the exact same approach, but for the variables that contribute to your mental performance on your sales calls. So we take it a level deeper, and we actually started tracking his sleep quality and stress levels in routine. We tested his gut microbiome to see how are the foods that he was eating affecting his stress levels, his recovery, and his brain health. We tested his hormone levels. Again, testosterone, highly correlated with motivation, mental clarity, how driven you are to pick up the phone and call leads, how timid you are, and also his performance and productivity at work, how focused he was, and how many hours he spent on the phone each day. Those numbers and that data allowed us to create a personalized protocol for Ruben himself that consisted what he was going to do or not do every day, the things that he was going to eat, the supplements that he was going to take, what time he was going to go to bed, what time he was going to open his calendar for peak performance in order for him to perform at the highest level possible. So every single thing that we did was according to his biology. So we got the numbers, we saw his peak focus hours, we saw the foods that his body didn't really like, and as a result of that, they created inflammation and brain fog. We analyzed his testosterone levels and hormone levels and the hours his brain performed at its peak and actually personalized a protocol that would allow him to work and give his body exactly what it needs in order to thrive and perform at its peak mentally and physically. Now, a couple of things that we did after giving him the protocol was that we kept a pretty good hand. We had a pretty close feedback on his focus levels each week, his energy levels each week, stress levels and recovery, to see our progress and to see what are the things that are actually moving the needle forward every week and what are the things that we should focus on the most. As as keeping him accountable on a daily basis. As you can see here, this is Nick, his coach, Ruben's coach, our coach of the program. he actually tracked his sleep quality every single day. And when he didn't do the stuff that we had him do based on his protocol, so that he performs and shows up every day on the team and closes deals at his peak capacity, then we called him out and told him exactly what to do, and actually kept reminding him the things that he needed to do in order to advance and perform at the highest level possible. Now, we got some wins, like as you can see here. He started working with us on June 4th. While we were gathering the data and send him everything and waiting for the results, we initially built a protocol for him that he can quickly start implementing, that is based around the best practices and the things that we can easily fix so that he can start performing better from day one. And we did that. And he said, first day on the daily system has been going well. I'm feeling focused throughout the day and not having energy dips, which was a huge thing. As you saw in the video that we saw before, the energy dips was something that was really causing him, like that inconsistency in energy levels was really something that was affecting his sales calls. Because again, Ruben is not a CEO, he's not a business owner that has a team taking the calls for him. He's the actual sniper rifle that goes and takes the sales calls and has to mentally perform. He's the mental athlete that is on the phone talking to people, and the way that he conducts the call and how he thinks, how he acts, how energized he is, how tired he is, how moody he is, or how happy he is going to directly affect the call, because he has to deal with people and emotions show, and what he thinks and what chemicals his brain sends, and his emotional state and mental state across the different hours of the day will influence his closing rates, which is something, again, that we are going to have access to see with the data. So we kept him accountable to the highest standards every single day, and we actually tracked his progress meticulously to make sure that we're continuously refining the protocol so that he is able to perform at 0.01% level. As a result of that, as a result of gathering all the data through the testing, and once we got the results, we actually figured out that one really, really important thing for his health, and that really literally changed his whole long-term health approach. We figured out that his lipoprotein A levels were almost triple the highest end of the reference range. And to give you some context, lipoprotein A, it's something that is very closely connected to heart disease and heart problems, cardiovascular health, and a very high cardiovascular risk. So we found out that his cardiovascular risk genetically was extremely high. As a result of that, and as a result of his family history as well, we had to take a really different approach in regards to his diet and change everything completely so that we built the most healthy heart possible. So that's not only we actually managed to prevent a potentially life-threatening disease for the future for Ruben, but we also helped him print 300K in 30 days. Because after everything that we implemented across the span of 90 days and refining the protocol so that he is able to know exactly what to do every day, exactly what to eat, not eat, the supplements to take, how to structure his day for peak performance, the end result that we got from all this was this, which is something phenomenal.
Like now on how this, you were kind of skeptical about the ROI you would get, because obviously mainly we work with online entrepreneurs. So you were kind of like in a different spot. So you're like, I'm going to be having all this money leaving my bank account for what? What is the ROI? So talk to me about the ROI. Let's say June, you were like salary 35K, as you told me.
Yeah, and not hitting
What about you're not hitting targets? What about nowadays? How did this affect your ability to do the money generating activities and overall like your finances after going over the program?
So it is the 19th of October. The month hasn't finished yet, and I am 140% of my target. So I've exceeded my target by 140%. I've improved certain ways in which I'm a salesman. Like I've improved certain aspects of that. But I'm also not getting afternoon dips every day. I'm also able to stay focused on work blocks. I'm also blocking out my time. I feel more present when I'm on the phone and having conversations with prospects or potential clients. And so next month, my loaded commissions, I think I'm not too sure off the top of my head, the percentage commission structure, but I know my target is $200,000. And right now, so in June, I wasn't anywhere near that. But now I am this month for the monthly target of October of $200,000, and it's only the 19th. I'm at $300,000 of my at target now. So I've surpassed my target by $100,000. So it's had a big effect.
So besides the potentially life-threatening issue that we prevented by optimizing his health, we also, and this, by the time that we recorded this video, it was the 19th of October, and he had surpassed his sales targets. He was at 300K. I unfortunately forgot to ask him like at the end of the month what it was, but it probably was a lot more. So printing 300K in 30 days by hacking his biology pretty much is a conservative thing to say, because it was probably more, and this literally helped us tremendously with his health trajectory. And the very cool thing about you watching this video is that because this is tailored to Ruben's situation, but there is a way that we can actually tailor this for your situation and your sales team specifically, so that they are performing at their top, at their peak capacity every single day, but they're also being taken care of by the company. And as a result of that, not only they're performing better and like in and of itself just by you taking care of their health and performance and investing in them, but they're also able to, or at least statistically, stay with you for longer because you take care of them and because you actually have them perform better, and they also make more money as a result of that. So you're happy because they're printing for you, and they're happy because they're making more commissions. So if you want to see a step-by-step breakdown of the protocol that we've used with sales teams and sales professionals to help them maximize their mental performance so that they can print more money as a result of performing better mentally, then I want you to watch this video here on the screen where I show you what this protocol is, how we can potentially implement it for your own sales team, or even how you can take some golden nuggets here and there and copy as much as you can for your own sales team and do it yourself.